Hello and welcome to this video on abstract class and methods in Java. In this video, we'll be seeing about what is abstract class and how to use abstract classes using methods and four different observations that will make you understand abstract class better. So let us dive into the coding part. An abstract class in Java is that one declared with abstract keyword. It may have both abstract and non-abstract methods. The non-abstract method is nothing but methods with bodies. An abstract is a Java modifier applicable for classes and methods in Java, but not for variables. So, in Java, these are some of the important observations about abstract classes that you need to know. An instance of an abstract class cannot be created. For constructors, they are allowed. We can have an abstract class without any abstract method. There can be a final method in abstract class, but any abstract method in class cannot be declared as final, or in simpler terms, final method cannot be abstracted itself as it will yield an error. We can define static methods in an abstract class. We can also use the abstract keyword for declaring top level classes, nothing but the outer classes, as well as inner classes as abstract. If a class contains at least one abstract method, then compulsorily it should declare a class as abstract. If the child class is unable to provide implementation to all abstract methods of the parent class, then we should declare that child class as abstract so that the next level child class should provide implementation to the remaining observation. So this might seem like overwhelming, but we'll be seeing some of these observations in this video to understand the basic construction. To provide an analogy, classes are nothing but a mind map that separates into smaller chunks. So, for example, if I want to declare an animal class and provide inheritance to that and have different animals like lion, tiger, and zebra. So, what are the common features that exist within these three animals? Is that they can able to walk, they'll be able to make sounds, and they will be able to eat food. But the way they walk, the way they run, the way they eat food, and other characteristics vary within them. But the abstract concept of this methods remain the same. So, so I'll create a base class animal and provide these features that are necessary for the animals to have. So once I do that, I will extend this base class into my derived animal classes and I would provide the different functions that they perform with the same name. So there is a method overloading happening here within these animals. So let us understand them with a simple code. So here's our first observation. In Java, just like C++, an instance of an abstract class cannot be created. We have to have references to abstract class type. It is shown in this example that we are going to do. Here, to declare an abstract class, I need to provide the keyword abstract and a class name. And inside the class, I'll be providing a abstract method, abstract void font. If you see clearly, this function is empty, but I have declared it using a semicolon. And later I'll have my derived class which extends as the base class. And my derived class contains the function void fun and it performs certain function. So what does this mean? Then I have my main class and my public static void main. And inside this I've declared. So here I've declared my base class, which is nothing but an abstract class, but called an instance of my derived class. So why do I do that? I cannot initiate my class B because it's an abstract class and it cannot exist. But the features and methods and variables of this instant abstract class can be retrieved and used in my derived class, just like the animal example that I provided. You cannot declare an animal randomly. You have to be specific on what kind of animal it is. So I'll be declaring my animal A is equal to new of zebra. So what happens? The features of animal is extracted into my zebra class. and I'll be able to call that function, speak, run, etc. So in this example, if you see clearly, I have a statement called base of b is equal to new of base. So if you see that, this would be throwing us an error because I can never create an instance of my abstract class as per rules, because it is used to provide a structure for your class but not an actual class itself. So this would be throwing us an error. So when I try to run this program, let's see what happens. So our derived class is called. If you see clearly, our base b is initialized and our derived is created an instance. So with this, when I call my b.fun, it directly calls the function of the derived class. So this is our first observation. Now let us look at our observation 2. Like C++, an abstract class can contain constructors in Java, and a constructor of an abstract class is called when an instance of the inherited class is created. It is shown in the program that you see on the screen. So here we have an abstract class base, and the base constructor is created. So later I have my method fun, which is also an abstract method. Now in my derived class, I extend my base class and have my own derived constructor. And I have my abstract class method fun, and fun is derived. In my main class, I initialize my derived class and call my derived method fun. So let us look at the output first. So the order in which it is printed is that our base constructor is called, then our derived constructor is called, then our derived function is called. So when you provide derived d is equal to new of derived, our base class, we go to our derived class and it extends our base. So from our base, we again go to our abstract base class and it checks for a constructor. So constructor is invoked directly. So our base constructor is first printed, then the function comes back, and now we have our derived constructor. Then our derived constructor is called, and then according to our program, we have d.fun. Our d.fun is nothing but our derived class's fun operation, and our derived fun is called. So coming to our observation 3. In Java, we can have an abstract class without any abstract method. This allows us to create classes that cannot be initiated but only can be inherited. So this is a program that we can use to understand the concept. So here we have an abstract class base and we have void fun. If you notice it clearly, we do not have the abstract method for this fun method. So function of the base class is called. Now coming to our class derived extend base. If you see our derived class, it is completely empty and nothing is being called. So now coming to our test main, we declare the derived class and initiate a new instance. Now we call d.fun. If you notice clearly, we do not have a method fun for our derived class, but we have an extension of the base. So the program now redirects to the base and checks for the fun method. And then we have the function of base class is called. So now let us try to run this program. So as you can see, the function of base class is called. When our derived class is empty, our base function is being provoked. Coming to our last observation of this video, abstract classes can also have final methods. Final methods are nothing but methods that cannot be overridden. So if we see this program, we have our abstract class base and our method fun, which is declared as final. So we just print the value fun of base is called. Later we have our empty derived class which extends the base class. And coming to our main function, we have our public static void main, and we initiate the base b equal to new derived, which is nothing but the same aspect we did it in our observation one. So what happens when I create my base b and create an instance of my derived, the components of my void fun is called. So when I give b dot fun, the basis fun is called using the derived instance. So you cannot directly call your base. Instead, you have to create a derived instance of the derived class and invoke it. So in this video, we saw about what is abstract class and what and how we can perform using these abstract classes. Hope this video was helpful. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you.